Lego, the versatile Danish toy, has been converted into dozens of great video games over the years. Most recently, we've enjoyed Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga and the Minecraft-inspired Lego Fortnite. But if we were being brutally honest, after just shy of 90 minutes of play, Lego Horizon Adventures is already looking like a standout for the blocky brand, and it's not even close. Hello there everyone, it's Aaron here from Push Square with Sammy Barker's preview of Lego Horizon Adventures. Now it should be noted that this game is also coming to the PC and Nintendo Switch, and while the contents of this preview pertain specifically to the PS5 code that we played, you can expect much of it to also apply to those other platforms. This release rounds out an unusually family-friendly year for Sony, which has also marked the critically acclaimed launch of Astro Bot. While we don't expect this isometric adaptation of Aloy's inaugural escapade to hit quite the same critical highs as Team Asobi's scintillating 3D platformer, there is clearly something quite special here. While visuals are not the be-all and end-all, it has to be stressed just how stunning Lego Horizon Adventures looks. While past Lego games have settled for a combination of bricks and traditional 3D models, everything that you see here in this game can be constructed in real life. That includes the ocean, which uses stop motion to convey the flow of the waves and the sparkle of sunlight on the water. There are some tremendous effects on display here. For example, when the heroine goes prone in tall grass, her outline will be transformed into weeds constructed out of familiar bricks to show that she's in stealth. Similarly, if you set something on fire, there's a wonderful animation where small little flame-shaped bricks dance around until everything has been burned. It's not just artistically impressive, it's technically astounding too. A lovely depth of field effect gives density to the 3D scenes, which make it look like a legitimate diorama, while all of the textures have a plastic look to them. On some of Aloy's outfits, you can actually see the bumps of the printing and the paint. It remains to be seen just how well these visuals will scale to the Switch, but we're anticipating a vibrant experience on the system's OLED model at least. The game is outrageously tactile too, owing to some excellent use of the DualSense controller, which will presumably be mapped to the Joy-Cons as well. There's a click in the pad as Aloy grabs onto cliffs, or a twang as she traverses rope bridges. It really does feel fantastic with the controller in hand, with the bow and arrow combat also tight and responsive in a way past titles like Lego Harry Potter just haven't been. We played much of our demo in co-op, where our partner controlled Rost, or latterly Varl, for reasons we won't elaborate upon for those who haven't played the original game, but it's interesting how Varl has a slightly different combat system to Aloy, using a spear instead of a bow and arrow. The controls remain the same, but the spear can actually penetrate opponents. Gameplay is largely linear, but there are secret areas that you can explore off the beaten path, which harbour hidden chests containing a familiar currency known as stubs. These can be used to purchase customizations in the hub area, as well as different outfits for Aloy and her partners. In addition to costumes inspired by the game, there are even Lego City and Lego Ninjago options. In the opening chapter, we found ourselves returning to the same general location several times in order to collect golden bricks and progress the story, although our routes change depending on the quest. Now we do think this repetition on the same general environments could get fatiguing if the full game doesn't implement enough variety, but it's hard to say that when the demo we played was less than 2 hours. Combat is inspired by the main games, albeit simplified. When up and against giant dinosaur-like machines, you can target weak points in order to do extra damage, with bricks breaking off in satisfying ways. Power-ups can also be discovered as you progress, including zany ones like a hot dog vendor who tosses explosive sausages onto the stage. The story retells the events of the main game, although it does so in a tongue-in-cheek manner, picking up all the plot points and poking fun at them. The performances are really good too, with Aloy's original voice actor, Ashley Birch, reprising her role as the character and giving an effortlessly silly performance which fits the Lego vibes perfectly. There are also light RPG elements from the main game, as killing enemies will contribute towards an XP meter, which levels you up as you progress. Each level unlocks a new attribute like additional health or increased bow damage. There's also a very simple skill tree you can spend your hard-earned studs on to give you a sense of progression as you work through the campaign. All in all, it's quite a simple game, but that's by design. This is a Horizon title that will be playable pretty much by anyone, and we really do think it's going to introduce an all-new audience to Guerrilla's world. The gameplay is tight and the visuals are outstanding, and while we were concerned it may lack a little variety, we're already fairly confident that this is going to be the best LEGO game to date. Thank you everyone for checking out our preview of LEGO Horizon Adventures. Do let me know if you're excited for the game down in the comments below, and while you're there, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Anyway, until next time, I've been Aaron, and this has been Push Square.